So this is my 2-week postpartum update. There has been so many changes this week, I don't even know where to begin. I'm feeling so much better in myself, like I feel like I'm back to normal. I can sit down now, there's not really any pain from my down below. The bleeding has like almost nearly stopped. Princess is doing absolutely fantastic. We're still getting about 6 hours a night sleep, and then she'll have a feed and then she'll go back off again, and then she won't wake up until about 10 o'clock in the morning, which is absolutely fantastic compared to what Monkey was like. So we are full on not tired sort of thing, full on wide awake, really enjoying every part of this because it's just a fantastic experience. And the thing that gets me every single time is the way that Monkey really wants to be so involved with Princess. The way that he just wants to help with the bottles, help with the cuddles, help even with the burping. I know it doesn't work, but he is so fascinated at the way that she is and wants to know every little bit about her, that it's just absolutely brilliant. I just love it. I'm just doing so well. It really is. Everything is fantastic at the minute. So this week we have had 2 midwife visits and a health visitor visit. So basically that means that she gets weighed, she was measured in length, and they did a hearing test. So everything's come back perfect. She went down from 8'9" when she was born to 8'3", and they're allowed to lose 10% of their birth weight. So she only lost 4%, so they were really, really happy with that. And then she's went up back now to 8'6", so she's doing really well. The hearing test came back clear. They're going to do it again because they just want to double check it. And if I have any worries about her hearing, then I've got to get in touch with them and ask them to do another one as well. But they're happy to leave it now until halfway through January, so that's really really good in my eyes. Her length, they said that she is quite long, and she's on the 75th centile. So if you have a look on my 41 weeks update, I think it was, or my 40-week update pregnancy, where the graph was, it showed the different percentiles. So it was like she's dreaming away, making little squeaky noises. Right, what was I saying? The graph on it had the little lines that went up. So if it was like 100 babies, she is like the 75th. So she's above average on her height. But they said that's fine because me and my other half are quite tall anyway. So yeah, she's doing really well. Her belly button fell off. I'm not sure if I told you that in my last update on my postpartum. But it's all crusted over now. It looks like a brand new belly button. Looks fantastic. The scab's gone. She does have super dry skin. They said that is probably because she was in my stomach for so long, so overdue, that her skin has really dried out. It's all over her hands. I'll show you. Oh, she's really fish now. Would you keep still? So if you could see, it just flakes off everywhere. It's all over her tummy and all over her feet as well, which the midwife said it's fine, it's normal, just load her up with like Vaseline or something. So we've got our whole pot of Vaseline going, covering it in every day. She does seem to flare up quite a lot with these milk spots all over her face. And I think it's when her milk dribbles, or she was sick on herself the other day. I was burping her across my shoulder and I managed to catch it before she projectiled it all over the bed. But as I brought her down, the bib went up on her face and then her face was just covered in milk. And then the next day she woke up and she was covered in like spots everywhere. So I'm not sure if she's like allergic to it on her skin, or maybe it's just too strong for her skin to take. But yeah, she does have a lot of milk spots, and then they seem to go the next day, so that's just another normal thing that happens. So going back to me, too much information. If you want to turn away now, please do. but I actually got piles from pushing so much, over an hour's worth of pushing. I'm not surprised, totally normal to get them. But they have completely gone now, so I can finally sit down. My stitches have healed, so I can sit down on my front. And my belly is still a bit jelly-like, but it's getting back to what it was before I was pregnant, which is kind of a miracle, really, because I thought I ate so much chocolate cake that I would really like really heavy. So as of today, I am 10 stone 8. And as of January, I am gonna lose as much as I can to get me back in shape of what I want to be. I think before I was actually pregnant, I was 10 stone 4. So I'm doing actually surprisingly well compared to what I thought I would be. So yeah, stick around for the fitness videos of how I'm getting along. I'm actually going to start Zumba again, so we'll see how that goes. I really enjoyed it before I was pregnant, and it got to winter time and I just gave up. I'm not sure really why. It got really cold and I didn't want to go. But January, I am putting my foot down and I'm going to be healthy. So we'll see how it goes. Princess is now on 6 ounces every 5 or 6 hours, which to my eyes seems quite a lot, but if you work it out, so she's like on 1 ounce an hour. That's how much she was on when she was like 3 ounces or 4 ounces. So it seems to be going more ounces, longer time in between each bowl, so it's working out all right. She's struggling with her burping as well at the minute, so every time we actually feed her, we only seem to get a burp in the middle. She pulls the funniest of faces. So, actually, try and burp her now. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when we are actually feeding her, we'll do about half a bottle and then we'll burp her, and it'll be the best burp ever. It'll be so full on that it'll kind of wake her up a bit. And then I've gone into actually feeding her a bit more, but not another half a bottle, say about a quarter, bit more, and then I'll try and burp her and nothing will come up. So I do a nappy then, that I'll lie her down and do a nappy, clean her all off. By the time I sit her up again, she actually does a full on burp. And then I'll do the rest of the bottle, and as of that, we get nothing out of her. It's so bad, and that's when she projectiles. It just goes everywhere. Touch wood, we haven't had one today, so it's either coming on my feed or my other halves, because she is giving us nothing right now. She's just fast asleep. Say hello, everybody. Ooh. She's actually got milk spots underneath her chin as well. I don't know if you can see. All under there. It looks really sore. She's dreaming away. Oh, I think the burps are coming. Bless her, she's just all over the place. What's going on, eh? Where's them windy pops? I can hear it rumbling in her tummy, so it should be coming up soon. Let's hope I get to the end of the video before she pukes everywhere. She's still in size 1 nappies because she's so diddy. And none of her 0 to 3 clothes actually fit, so we're constantly washing the newborn stuff and then getting it back in her drawer as quick as possible, just because she is so tiny that we don't fit in anything yet. Oh, she's doing really sad faces. Monkey is so good at the minute. He keeps sharing all of his toys with her, but I think as soon as she's old enough to actually play with them, he's going to change his mind on that pretty quick. He keeps passing her all the teddies and stuff, but I know as soon as she starts putting them in her mouth, he is going to freak out. And I think that'll change as soon as that first starts, really. So she sleeps for most of the day still, and then she'll wake up about 8 o'clock-ish tonight, and then she'll be awake then till about 12. and then she'll go off after a bottle and then wake up about 4, back off again, wake up about 10, and then the same again, back off again, and only wake for the bottles. So she really does like her sleep, just like Mummy and Daddy. She fits in perfect. So we had a great week this week. We were actually at my other half's mum's for the week. So we went on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the day after. And yeah, we settled in really well. They own a B&B, so we've had one of the rooms, got everything set up in there for the changing mat and stuff like that. Princess settled in really well. Monkey wasn't the best at falling asleep. We had a double bed and a bunk bed next to each other, and it seemed that every night he tried to climb onto my head. So then I didn't get a lot of sleep. But to be fair, we didn't really go to bed till really, really late. And yeah, it was really, really nice. We had such a great Christmas. We really did. So I will get on to doing my belly shot and show you how everything's looking. So as you can see, I'm back in my normal clothes, which is a bit strange really, because I thought I'd be still in my maternity stuff. So I'm still going with my bio oil, which is why you can, hold on if I turn you this way, which is why you can still see all the stretch marks, but they will be going hopefully soon. And yeah, it's less jelly-like, it just seems to be jelly on the surface now. And I think I'm nearly back to what I was before. So I hope you like this little catch up. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's all free, so don't worry. And I will see you all again soon. Bye!